going to work, guys. All the other lives I've done haven't really been so hot. We'll give this one a go, see how we go. Wow, what a week. What a week it's been. There was no more dance classes for line dancing. So that was good. Let me see what else is there. Sold some trees, so that was good. So everyone that's watching that has purchased one of the trees, thank you so much. We've got more subscribers, more flock members, so welcome. Let's see what else. I did go to karaoke, but I didn't video it, not this week, because my battery was going flat and I couldn't charge it, so I kind of didn't videotape it. But yeah, no, it was good. Had fun. That was the main thing. What else has been happening? Oh, I'm always yawning. Jeff came with the guys and he cleaned up some of the backyard, so that was good. So I did a video on all of that. Well, I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to be doing it tonight. So there's going to be this and 2 more videos that you're going to see. So one is of the backyard and the other one is of the Traralgon Christmas parade that happened today. So that was good because Eggy and I were in it, so that was fun. Let's see what else. Oh yes, the election. I don't know. I usually don't get into politics and stuff like that because it's a very nasty little issue, isn't it, really? I mean, some people vote for this person and if no one votes for that person, well, then everybody else is wrong, and, you know, and they're all brainwashed, or they're not all right in the head. And then for the other side, it's the same thing. And at the moment, we've had an election for the next 3 or 4 years. And the one guy that one half wanted out has got in. His name's Dan Andrews. Now, I like Dan. I think he's got a backbone. But that's just me. I mean, I also like Pauline Hanson. She's got a backbone. I also liked Trump in America. He had a backbone. He's got a backbone, you know. But that's me. You know, I'm not everybody else. But I don't know. Because Dan's won the election. Now they're doing all sorts of things like saying, oh, you know, let's hang him, and how he's like responsible for more home abuse, you know, husbands beating wives up, or wives beating husbands up, or, you know, families beating their kids and stuff, you know, home violence and deaths, and he's not responsible for that. He didn't tell them to go and do that. They did that on their own free will, you know. I mean, okay, I know the guy's done wrong, you know, but I mean, look what he did. I mean, he did fantastic. Hang on. I mean, he did a fantastic job with COVID. I mean, I know there's some of you that disagree, but what, you wanted to go out and spread the COVID even more? You know, why couldn't you all just stay home, do what you were told, stay home so that it would pass and then you didn't need to go into any more lockdowns? The only reason why we went into so many bloody lockdowns was because nobody would stay home and do what they were told. They all thought that they were above the law and that they were better than anybody else and that they weren't going to get it and they weren't going to give it to anybody else. So fuck the government and fuck the public. Who gives a fuck about them? You know, we'll do what we bloody fucking want. We'll go out to parks, we'll go out to the beaches, we'll go out to the gyms, we'll go out wherever we fucking want. He's not going to fucking tell us what to do. And what happened? You all went bloody out there and did whatever you wanted, protested and all this shit. You protested and what happened? Fucking virus spread like wildfire. And if you had done what you were told in the first place, it wouldn't have happened. Wouldn't have happened. So then you bitch because, oh gee, the kids missed out on school. Well, what? You want to send the kids to school and they get COVID and they drop dead? What did you want? Did you want your kids alive and healthy? Or did you want your kids dead and dropping, like sick and dropping dead? I mean, what did you want? Couldn't have it both ways. Come on, guys, think up here, you know? Oh, but because poor Dan was behind it all, he's got all the blame. And now people aren't considering that, okay, well maybe, okay, yes, he's done wrong. I'm not saying he hasn't done wrong. I'm not saying he's an angel and he's a saint. I'm not saying that at all. Okay? But what about moving forward? What about leaving all that in the past, leaving it in the past, and concentrating on the present and the future? Maybe do that. It's instead of plastering things like, oh, let's hang Dan and Dan's this and Dan's that and thank you Dan for this and thank you Dan for that and thank you for all the negatives that you can possibly think up. It's just so, you know, they're not happy. People are not happy, but then I didn't think they would be, because they did not want Dan in, and they wanted to get him out, and they wanted somebody else in who is going to promise them the world, and 3 or 4 months down the track, they're not going to keep to their word. And then those people that voted them in are going to start bitching about, well, they said they were going to do this and they haven't done this and they've done something else. And, you know, I mean, look, it happens all the time. And look, I'm quite sure that Dan's promised certain stuff. I don't know what he's promised, but because I don't follow the stuff, but, you know, I find it boring as shit. But, you know, I'm sure there's stuff that Dan's promised in this election that he won't keep true to. But then they never do. Come on, guys. When have you ever had a politician tell you that, you know, he was going to do this and he was going to do that and he was going to do something else and then keep to his word? When? In all the history of the politicians, and this is including Australia, America, England, you know, wherever, it doesn't matter. What politician in history has made promises to the public and absolutely stood firm and kept every single fucking promise? There isn't one, because they never do it. They never do it. They say they will, and they make it sound fantastic. And so you think, oh shit, this is going to be good. So you vote them in, and then they might not do this particular thing that they promised that they were going to do, and they might not do that particular thing that they promised that they would do, but they do something totally different to what they promised they were going to do. And you think to yourself, well, shit, that's not what you promised. That's not what you said would happen. What about this that you said you were going to do? And what about that you said you were going to do? What about that? Where is it? Where's the help? Where is it? It's not there, you lying prick. Let's get him out, or let's get her out. And I've also found too that a lot of people, if you disagree with what they say, they unfriend you. It's like, well, you have to do what I say, because, and you have to think what I think. Like, you have to think how I think. You have to agree with what I agree with. You can't have a brain of your own. You can't have your own opinion because you're wrong. Hello? You know, I mean, it's just ridiculous, you know. But it happens every election. I mean, it happens over in America as well. I'm sure it must happen over in England. So, yeah, so anyway, we've had the election, and the voters have spoken, and apparently Dan wasn't as hated as much as what everybody thought he was, because he got in for another, 4 years or something like that. So, as I've said to my friends, you know, who voted to get Dan out, you know, it is what it is. You know, just sit down, relax. No point in getting all uptight or anything like that. I, you know, you're still my mate. You know, I still love you no matter who you voted for. You know, friendships aren't based on votes and who you voted for and who you didn't vote for. Life is going to go on, guys. Life is going to go on. The sun is still going to shine whether Labor got in or Liberal got in. The sun's still going to come up every day. The sun's still going to go down every night. The moon's going to still come up. The moon's still going to revolve around. The earth is still going to keep going. You know, wars are still going to happen. Violence is still going to go ahead. You know, it is what it is, you know. Just because of one person got in, you know, doesn't mean the end of the universe. It is what it is, you know. And look, if he really is that bad, and I like him, I think he's nice. But as I said, I like him. I like Pauline Hanson, and I also like Trump. So, you know, I mean, must be the odd one out. But anyway, you know, I mean, you know, if he screws up again, well, then I'm quite sure the people will vote him out completely next election. You know? I mean, what do you want? You want him, or you want a child-sniffing old senile person? Now, I really shouldn't say that, should I? Because I have a lot of American people looking, and that they might have taken that in offence. So I withdraw that remark. I'm so sorry, but could be worse. Could be. I mean, we could have all voted. I mean, you could have all voted in Jack the Ripper. You know. So I don't know. Anyway, the election's been and gone, and Dan Andrews got back in. People are not happy. People are happy. Some people are thrilled. Some people are absolutely ropeable that he got back in again. And how could he get back in again? Because of everything that he's done, which half of it he wasn't responsible for to begin with. So anyway, as I said, guys, I don't really follow it. I find it's very boring. I've got a couple of friends who follow it very well, but I don't follow it. I find it boring. I just know that he won the election. People aren't happy. Some are ecstatic, some are not. And that's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess. It's just how the voting goes, guys. That's all it is. Anyway, I'm probably going to get a whole heap of comments down below saying, well, Dan did this and Dan did that and Dan did something else, and, or, you know, this is what Dan did. And I'm quite sure I'm going to get it down below, but it's okay, I really don't mind. I'm not going to read it. If you do post it, I won't read it because it bores me to shit. So I won't read it. But because you're entitled to what you think, guys. If you don't like Dan and you don't like what he's done, that's up to you. You know, I like Dan. It's my prerogative. So there you go. That's all I'm saying on the election. What else was there? What else is there? Let's see. I'm doing this on the mobile. My computer's still not doing the lives. So we'll see. See how we go. See how this one goes. I might have to go back. I think someone's joined. Oh, I don't have. I've got a number 1 up there, but what's this? Is this a thing for the comments? Live chat. All live chat, all messages visible. Here we go. I'm not getting any messages. Is that a number 1 for me, is it? Is that saying that I'm in the chat? I don't know. Could do. I don't know. Anyway, we'll find out, won't we? Oh, we got 2. Oh, look, it's 2. Who are they? I don't know who they are. It doesn't say. But we got 2 people. Oh, how cool. Hello. So, it's not showing the chat. It's not showing who's in there. Oh, one's left. Well, bugger. I don't know who it was. Oh, well. See, this is what happens when you don't know how these mobile live things work, because I'm still learning. What's this down here? What did I say the 3 dot thingies were? You see. No, that's mute microphone. We don't want to mute the microphone. Well, I know that one turns the camera around. I know the X at the top turns the live off. It's got to be this here, doesn't it? Live chat, all messages are visible. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Learn more. Oh, well, look, I guess I'll find out, won't I? Anyway, so what was I up to? It's like people were joining the chat. I'm sure that's somebody in the chat. Don't know who. Because it's not showing me the names. It's not showing me the names. I wonder if I can get it on my laptop. Hang on, I'll see. I'll go to my laptop. Oh, there one's watching. Here we go. Look, I'm going to click on it. Oh, and we're live. Oh, yeah, good. Okay. Wow. Okay. I think it's just me. So, right. Yeah, look, I'm going to post something in there. Oh, well, we did have two. Gone again. Hang on. Let's see if this side. Oh, we got two people. I don't know who they are. Two watching. There you go. To show more. Show less. Well, we've got two people watching. I don't know who they are. I don't know who you are. It's not saying. Maybe it's because I haven't unlocked all the features, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. Like, if you guys know, let me know in the comments, because, like, I don't know. Oh, well, I don't know. But anyway, so let's see. What have we been doing? So we've had the garden. Oh, and got a double yoga. Got a double yoga for my girls, for my fluffy bum feathers today. That was exciting. It was the thrill of my life. You know, I haven't seen a double yoga out of an egg. That's when you've got like two eggs in one egg. And so it's called a double yoga. I haven't seen that in an egg for about 18 years. And I got it from one of my fluffy bum feathers. Isn't that fantastic? So there was that. What else has been going on? Oh yeah, look at my hair. Look, it's growing. Look at that. I was actually able to semi-style it today. That was pretty good. Oh, the parade was fantastic. How exciting, hey? And straight after that, one of the cars blew up. Oh, we've got three. I'm feeling really privileged. Well, we did have three. We got two again. I'm feeling privileged. Hi, guys. So, yeah, so one of the cars blew up. We got three again. Hi, how you going? I don't know who you are. It's not saying. Three are watching. I don't know who you are. But anyway, my pigeons is flying up. So, yeah, but the car blew up. So there was that. Oh yeah, I went to the doctor and I had a scan. That was pretty, well, it wasn't great, but it didn't take long. So lucky I didn't have to have any injections or anything like that, or drink anything to, you know, for it to show up on the scan. And then I went to my specialist, and he said that I've got, I can't remember the name that he used. I can't remember the name. He said I've got pageants. Well, I knew that. So there's pageants, and then there's something else where your bones aren't correct, but they're not growing. They've not grown, or they've not formed properly. And I said to him, it's not crippling, is it? Like, it's not going to put me in a wheelchair or anything like that, is it? And he goes, no. He said it shouldn't. So I guess that's one good thing, isn't it? So I want to try and get some of that oil. You know, that oil stuff from marijuana. The stuff that, you know, relieves pain. I don't want the stuff that makes you high. I just want the stuff that part of it that medical part that relieves pain and stuff. So I'm going to try and get some of that, but it's really hard to get here in Australia. So so I'm going to see if I can get some. The Smithy family, if you look on YouTube and Facebook, they have it. So I might see if I can contact them and see if they'll reply, and see if I can find a way of getting some sent over to Australia, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking. Anyway. And let me see what else. Oh yeah, Black Friday, Black whatever has started. We're getting all the specials and everything like that. So now my girlfriend did bring up a good point about that. She goes, why we got Black Friday? She said, because Black Friday is American. She said, and because we don't celebrate that, why have we got it? Why can't the stores just call it a sale? She said, and she's got somebody else now. Someone's coming in and going out. I don't know who they are. But she said the Americans don't celebrate Boxing Day, so they don't have a Boxing Day sale. They've just got a sale. She said, so why can't we have the same? Which is true. I mean, why do we have it? We're not American. We don't celebrate it. So why have it? You know? I think it's something that's just spread around the world. You know, like COVID. And people have just accepted it, maybe. I don't know. So there's that. What else? Oh yeah, I'm growing some red Gala, Royal Gala apples. And I found some other apples I'm going to start growing too. So they'll be good. The strawberries are taken off like crazy. That's good. Let me see what else is there. Can't really think of anything else, to be honest. Now, I know there was something else. Oh yeah, my knees have been really painful over the last few days, but they're coming good, so that was good. I tell you what, in the parade though, that was good. They had a Santa. They had two Santas. They had a Grinch Santa, and then they had, you know, the normal Santa. And they had the Fire Brigade, and they had the German Shepherd Dog Club, and they had the Scouts, and they had bagpipes, and they had all sorts of stuff. It was really cool. And then they had stalls and stuff like that. I didn't bother about going and looking in the stalls because I had to get home and get some plants ready for sale. So I came home and I did that, so that was okay. Shelby's done some more work in the kitchen, bless her heart, and in the bathroom, so that was really cool. Thinking of moving the chicken run, like the chicken pen, from where it is. I'm thinking of moving it from there over to the side of the house, and then ripping down that section to open up the yard a little bit more. So hang on a second, and like opening the backyard up a bit more, so that'd be really good. I've got to plant some strawberries because the runners are huge. So I'm thinking about planting some more strawberries and stuff like that. So, and I have realised, guys, that because I've got that extra subscriber, the flock member, because I've got that extra one, now it's actually when I'm using the mobile, it's actually doing it while I'm doing it. whereas before it wasn't. It was like saving it for the next day, and then it was turning it off public to private, and I'd have to go in and I'd have to check everything and fix it all up. So it's not doing that now, so that's really good. The live's not going to go for too much longer because my battery's going dead. So I'll wait till it to go on 5%, and then I'll cancel the live. So guys, please make sure you do subscribe. Oh, if you haven't already, please do. It really does help, and it helps unlock heaps of stuff. As I said, if you have already subscribed, that's awesome. If you've already subscribed, that's awesome. If you've got friends and family that can subscribe, and they've got friends and they've got family, you know, that'd be awesome if they could all subscribe as well. It just unlocks. I found that it's unlocking every time somebody subscribes to the channel. It unlocks something in the channel, which is quite interesting. Apparently a lot gets completely unlocked. Well, some gets, I think 40% gets unlocked when you get the 1,000, and then as you keep climbing up, it unlocks even more. So and the only way to find out is to have the subscribe account to find out exactly what it is they unlock. So there's that. And I smell chicken poo. Oh, I can smell. I'm going to have another shower. I've been out the back dipping the bottles in the Coke bottles in the chicken water, the chicken poo water, to feed those plants I bagged that I've just sold. So I'm a bit closer to getting that camera set up, so that will be good. So good. I might actually, you know what guys, might celebrate when I get that camera set up. We might celebrate achieving that goal of me getting that camera and stuff. We might go on a cruise. Would you like me to take you on a cruise? I mean, it wouldn't be a very long cruise, might only go for say 4 days or something, but we could all go on a cruise. I could take you on a cruise. We'll cruise around somewhere. I'd like to go to Alaska. Wouldn't that be the bomb? To go to Alaska. I reckon that'd be awesome. You know where I want to go? I want to go to Alaska. I want to go to Ireland. I want to go to England. I want to go to America. Hawaii. And I want to go to one of those really old, like one of those really small islands in the Pacific. So we might do that, hey, when I've got the camera set up. So we've lost 3 people from the chat, but we've got 1 more now. Oh, 1 person started watching, so that's okay. We might get some more. You never know. So they haven't said who they are. But that's okay. That's all right. They look. At least they came. I had 2 more than I would normally have. Normally nobody comes into the lives. So it's quite thrilling, you know. If they've come once, they'll come again. We can only hope. So would you guys, once I work out how to do it, I might start doing games, like playing video games. There you go, my percentage has dropped out. So my battery's now on 5%, so I'm going to stop the feed and I'm going to charge my battery on my phone up. So guys, thank you for coming in and watching the live, and have a fantastic weekend wherever you are. And if it's cold where you are, please stay warm. If it's hot where you are, please stay warm or cool. Remember, guys, it's Simply Australians, nothing but simply the very best. And from Eggy and myself, we wish you a fantastic weekend. And we will catch you guys on the next live next weekend. Cheers, guys. Love you heaps. Bye.